Hey guys, it's Jedi Lex, and last weekend I decided to check out the Sunrise Comic-Con hosted on March 4th at the Sunrise Civic Center. I started down the Artist Alley, which had several tables, including this one, which had custom art, and another table that had a ton of comic book bins. I then went into the vendor hall, which had a ton of vendors' tables with items such as Funko Pops, Loungeflies, comics, action figures, and anything else that a collector could really be looking for. And then I started looking at the Dave Silver Age comics, and I saw this dope Mandalorian and Dr. Alpha comic. Here is another look at the vendor hall from the other side of the convention room. This side seemed to have a ton of more Funko Pops, and they even had them displayed based off price ranges. This vendor specifically had something that stood out to me, and it happened to be this Blue Box R2L3 Dark Side Toys exclusive, which was pretty cool. I then found myself at another comic book vendor who had a whole bin filled with Star Wars comics, but after looking through them, I saw this graded Darth Vader comic and ended up grabbing a Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, and Canon comic, but I also noticed that they had a few Funko Pops for sale, including this Fighting Droids 2-pack from the Han Solo movie, which I haven't seen in person, so that was pretty neat to check out. They even had the 3-pack of the Ewoks and the Encounter on Endor. I then went outside and ran into Darth Vader and some of his stormtroopers on patrol. They had a couple vendors set up outside selling Funko Pops, and they had a ton of Disney as well as Haunted Mansion Funko Pops, but I did see the glow-in-the-dark Ahsoka as well as the 2017 Galactic Convention Rey on Speeder, and they had a couple other Star Wars Pops. I then headed over to the Mando Commando armor tent, which had helmets made of steel, full Mando armor, a shield, and they had various weapons such as lightsabers and blasters. They even had some wooden art pieces and a ton of Lego figures, and they allowed you to build an army if you so pleased. They also had free energy drinks for anybody that needed. I then made my way to the Gaming and Cosplay Clubhouse, which had the 501st Legion, which was doing free photo opportunities, as well as a couple more vendors' tables that were filled with Funko Pops. This one was filled both front and back, but I ended up spotting the 2021 convention Rey on Jakku, as well as Hunter and the First Order Executioner. They even had the Hero Hype and Flynn's Arcade free gaming area, and I believe they hosted a Smash tournament, and one of the last tables that I ended up seeing had a ton of Legos and sets on sale, including a few Star Wars sets that were guaranteed by Bricklink. I ended up in the theater where they had different events scheduled for almost every hour, and this one specifically happened to be the Padawan lightsaber training that was offered by the Dagobah Temple, where about 20 Padawans got to learn how to wield their lightsaber with Count Dooku. And then I went into the lobby where they had a few of the special guests, and I got to see Bill Slevin, who is the founder and lead investigator of the Paranormal Existence Research Society. And on the way out, they had a ton of food trucks, but I ended up grabbing a delicious steak and fries from the Gimme Grill, and I ended up walking away with quite a few comics from different vendors, but I had a great time at the Sunrise Comic-Con, and thank you guys for watching.